Um, can you elaborate in your use of humor and layering of subtext in a lot of your works? Which is part of the things I really enjoy in terms of the richness.
I think that that the humor, a lot of the humor comes from the idea of irony, let's say, and as Jean Baudrillard has written about the idea of objective irony, meaning that let's take texts such as films, popular films or popular TV shows. I mean, at this late date, we probably have already seen this film. You know, we've already seen this television show, you know, many, many times before. So consequently, we are sitting in the position of analyst or even critic, let's say. And so in some ways, we're supplying our own text. You see what I mean? So we're sort of reading this banal text that is very familiar in our own way. So consequently, this creates this distance and what he calls an objective irony. And so I think that that in and of itself creates this sort of humorous, sort of, even if you want to call it camp type positioning of the audience at this point in time. And so I think that that's where the major humor perhaps arises.
Dedicated to the billions of hens sacrificed each year for our consumption.
One day, I went to the meat department of Ralph's supermarket and looked at frozen chickens in plastic bags. I picked out a nice one and named it Blinky. Here is a close-up view of Blinky. Next, I drove to the Los Angeles Pet Cemetery to bury Blinky. Here is a photograph of the cemetery office. I ordered the complete funeral service, including a powder blue casket with pink satin lining, a lot, interment, flower vase, viewing room, and grave marker. Here is Blinky in the viewing room. By this time, Blinky was starting to thaw, so she was placed on a paper towel so that moisture would not seep into the satin. A pillow was placed where Blinky's head would have been. A subtle spotlight was shining on Blinky, and beads of moisture glistened in the light.